Ooh. My sex is off. No, Shimmy, my. A little bit more. Valhalla. If the game would apply me some music, that would be very cool because that's where the atmosphere comes from. And I'm not talking oxygen or planetary layers. Really? 18 days? Fucking hell, I thought that would be a little bit longer. I'm sorted, I think. Let's read some lore. Is she saying anything new? Valhalla. Apparently. I think I've read the Dream Person, but not the Mega Christmas. I'm way too used to Christmas, but no, I've read this. Valhalla. The name sounds silly. I mean, that's subjective. And a bit hard to pronounce. Okay, that's just wrong. Unless you're actually saying, you know, VA-11-A, then okay, you got a point. But you shouldn't be saying that. Because it's obviously Valhalla. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. Okay, so, the funny numbers and letters are just a code. Reading. You should read before commenting on things. Definitely start reading before commenting on topics. Yeah. Anyway, I just visited this cute and small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I lost my way back. But once I got in there, I felt quite safe and at home. The bartenders were a bunch of sweethearts. The boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her to send to her little sister. That's not what it says, but let's ignore that. I look forward to visiting again. The drinks were very tasty, even though they weren't made of real alcohol. Nice compliments. Don't think we get many of those in Valhalla. I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly turn into a tourist hotspot. Let's look at the AE. Glitch City's most popular pro wrestling promotion. Popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion. Crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday, with Giant Yusuke taking the gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. I don't know. Justin Timberlake got fucking folded. After previous champion, 6'6" American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to the head injury, GSF decided to hold a tournament to find a new title holder. Ooh. New title holder. You just take a man's title immediately because he got an injury. Well, I mean, depending on how important that injury was, obviously, it could have been quite important. Like, oh shit, he's in a coma. And not, oh, he just got a concussion. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout with Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for the 3 count. During an interview with the AE, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he's waiting for 6'6" American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean. So exciting. If only I understood what was happening. The Great Earthquake. The Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago, fucking hell, also created An unexpected new profession, salvage agents. Summer Aki is one of these salvagers. Alona! And she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas, several kilometers below the ocean's surface, that's something that gets to, you know, millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to English. It's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from the research facility in Tanegashima Island in Japan. Tanegashima. It took me a while, but I got it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Hopefully I did. Wait, no. What the fuck did I say? And Australia? Australia is a tad more complicated than that. What the fuck happened to Australia? It's already on fire. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have been working quite well so far. And they look pretty human. Like, obviously they have visible tells that they're not human, but, you know, that's not stopping anyone. But Glitch City government is planning to create even more new laws, so to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim to bind in a bid to reduce identity theft. That sounds like a lie. Like, the Lilim we've served have been pretty obvious, like really fucking obvious. They have lines. Their skin is like white and not like, you know, pale cream color. They also have very obvious robot parts like doll joints. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them the necessary rights so as to sustain a long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent, okay, that's a word apparently, measures. It is unknown what kind of laws we'll have in the future regarding their existence. But people look more robot-like by the day too. Ooh. What does it mean to be human? I don't think this game has actually explored any of that. Not that I'm complaining, because as that is the entire point of the cyberpunk genre, it does get a bit refreshing to be like, oh look, it's not exploring the same thing that the genre is supposed to be. Not that I don't like the exploration of that, it's just telling a different story in that setting is good too. So this isn't really telling, it is telling a story, it's just telling lots of daily life stories that just happen to have a little bit of spice in them. Oh no, Gil's being got. Gil, please. You're a J-pop fan. Hey Jill. Are you okay? Perhaps in love? Nothing of the sort. I'm fine. Okay. No, seriously, did I expect better of you? That's sexist. And probably correct. That's not 100% true. Damn. They drove 7 minutes in heaven with her. She did say she'd push him. No, I didn't. No. Douglas, did you have 17 minutes in heaven? 17? What the fuck did 17 come from? That's a lot of heaven. In any case, congratulations. Haven't seen you this happy since, never? Be gone! Oh, fuck. I can't believe she's here again. I think this is like the only character I'm just not a fan of, really. Like when you first see it, you're like, oh, look, ha ha ha, streaming, ha ha. And then it's like, ah, yeah, obnoxious. I know I have to read a bunch of lol XD. Shit. Gilliam, I'm gonna, yeah. Did I miss path time? Patchy. Not so fast, flat bartender. Even if that's even your real name. Tehe, I am Penguin of Doom. Last time my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. I'm gonna throw you off a fucking weird peak if you come here again. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Ellipses. Do I have something on my face? Shut up. Stop. This guy totally foul. No doubt about that. The gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. He just nips. Whatever, just shut up while you're here. Please shut. Oh, Jill, you're here. Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? It is. I'm not here. Oh, sorry. What the fuck do you mean I'm not here? Okay. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Okay, the second song of every page, apart from that one. Yeah, you hear the sound, and you do hear the sound that I'm clicking. It just doesn't. Is it like a? I don't know. It just doesn't work. Sometimes it just doesn't feel like fucking working. Your love is a drug. You heard it. You heard it is the thing. You heard the wow. You heard it. Skyline, city that never sleeps. Underground club. Glitch City. What does Glitch City sound like? Not very glitchy, but quite atmospheric. To drink, mix, and lives change. You are too happy. You too mopey. What happened? I can't remember you. Shit. I remember you. You're very distinct. I was right. That Lara girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Oh, that's a bit strong. Say that girl. Oh. Yeah, she's still here. Please just keep in the background. I'm not here, teehee. Oh, sorry. Sneeze. No. Sneeze is horrible. This isn't that the food? Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyway, Betty was right and deserves a beer. You deserve a beer. If you pay for it, then you absolutely deserve it. You can deserve as much as you want as long as you pay for it. And you, do you deserve anything? I'm fine. A beer for the cheerful Betty. Betty, benevolent, beer. I can't think of another word. Fuck. Wow. Woo! Okay. So the girl was actually infatuated with him, and you're not like misinterpreting it or anything. Oh, you should have seen her screaming on the top of her lungs that she liked him, and he just stood there thinking, just like that. You're like, who even thinks nowadays? It's all about instant response. In retrospect, it was a tad, you know, cliched for my taste. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. 100%, I was correct. He doesn't seem particularly happy about it. That would imply that he is ever any amount of happy, let alone particularly. Unlike your co-worker. Holy shit, did he? Making it too obvious, Gil. How? I do not know. I don't understand. I do not understand. That BB face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Fucking hell. That sounds like what he experienced, actually. Fucking hell. Maybe not hell. Back to Deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought, to say the least. Well, victories like these are few and far between, so let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, you piece of scrap. You fucking piece of shit. I don't know why I felt the need to go that hard. I have a blue light. Okay. Bloom. Light. Bloom. Light. Aged. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Calm a dream, but it's done. Blam, 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 blam. Fuck. Success. Thank you. I love drinks. Yeah, I like drinks too. Don't know what that was, to be honest. Just a celebration. Celebrate all you want. I'm freaking out. I know nothing about relationships and I don't know what to do. That voice tweened up at the end. I know nothing about relationships and I know nothing about what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? I was talking to you right now. Me? Her? Betty, I've seen your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say... Didn't shade the sheets. Snores like a pig. Cold feet. Shampoo wasted. Chocolate addict. Too religious. Fan of the wrong rugby team. Tea. So I don't know what that word is. Chewies with her mouse. Mouse. Are you eating food with the cage open? Don't do that. Can't do that. Anyway, what do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in such a short period of time. I mean about the scrap heap over there. Oh, I know, I felt the need to poke at you. And thank you. I'm clearly not the right person for this, Gil. Still fucking on Cloud9, on Cloud fucking 9, on Cloud 9 fucking. Different ways. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? Jill! Jill, we get each other, you know? Fellow bartenders, we have the same, you know, wavelength. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky. I'll be damned, she hides pretty well. Well, for starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her. She's just someone who works in the same building as me. Well, you could start there. Try knowing her. You know, perhaps go somewhere with her. Like, not something too big, just go somewhere you already like with her. Maybe you can be like, wow, she likes the same thing. In the end, you lose nothing by trying. Trying what? We don't need to say that out loud, Jill. Come on. That's a bit... I just realized I'm giving love advice to a Lilim. So I don't know how well it would apply to you. I think these things are all in... These things are all... Speak English! These things are humans in all but organs nowadays. Anyway, thank you. You should have to robot it up for a sec. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This feels a good catch, if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans in all but organs. You've surely encountered Lilim that you sometimes forget are not human. Well, I suppose that we live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. Fair. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilim though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilim integration, so that would make sense. And anyway, just, you know, try to get to know it and see how you feel afterwards. Well, I suppose I'll at least attempt it. Quite the unaspiring advice, if you ask me, but better than nothing. Anything else? Well, let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Give me my mans. Is that your mans? P-man. P-man. P-man and a P-woman. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, on the rocks and his mix. Fuck. What'd I do? I fucking aged it. I fucking aged it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. Okay, you know what? Just... Done. Now woman. P woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I love this song. 11, 12, 13, 14. Da, 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 da. P woman. Here you go, your P. And now we reach a stalemate. Normally I take the piano man, but I feel there's symbolic value in taking the woman. But why order like that then? Just I am confused. You thought she liked you? You what? No. Oh, spicy. Also, you drunk already? You got a beer. I think you just got a beer. That's it. You anyway. Fucking hell. She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap. Not hers. You're mine. Mine, honestly. I have a receipt. Betty, I know this is news to you, but you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. Even if I have no emotional attachment, I feel like you will manage to lose pretty much everything in a very short period of time, so yeah. I don't know. That was not a joke. I genuinely feel like you aren't capable of standing on your own, which is worrying. But yeah, if you want to laugh, then go ahead. Besides, it's not like I have anything with her yet. I don't even know her. But I suppose that's true. So you wouldn't leave me? I not particularly with you, but I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. I feel like we should leave now. Yeah, okay. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow, if you want to come. If you don't want to come. Yeah, we come in. Apparently we're coming. Are you sure? We will arrive. And we're coming. Okay, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please come again. Leave. You're not invited. You couldn't be less invited. In fact, you're banned. So if someone comes in that wasn't invited, but we don't mind them here, we'll keep you. We might let them there. Might let them stay there. Like, if you are seen in the vicinity, I'm not gonna be happy. You are banned from any party. You're not coming yet. You're not. No, I locked the door. Man, that's such bliss. Not having her not exist for a small period of time. Still, how can I can see how traffic spike things can get fun here. A bit meta. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. Look, I have a fucking... Here you go. It's a fucking hat. What do you mean? I'm gonna dump that hat on your fucking head. It's a hat. I served you alcohol in a hat. That's disgusting. Okay. It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of the theme song. The theme song? Don't be shy. Let me give you one. I mean it. In fact, if you give me, I will feel insulted. Do not give me it. That's like you giving me a punch in the throat. I don't want it. I don't want it at all. Please get away. Get away, please. I know. I don't want it. I don't want it. Ah! Well, too late. It's already a new player. That can't. How the fuck did you do that? Magic. That video editing magic. You just hack into my music player. Well, next thing of topic. Okay. So what happened to the dogs then? There were dogs here. You talked about the place had like dogs. Seriously, no decorations of anything? That's a good question. Where are the dogs? It's a good thing, but I still don't know where they are. I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't arrived. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs. And yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know. I will make you sue me for... I can't think of anything creative right now, but I will make you sue me for something worse. Also, that doesn't work. Now that I think about it, maybe the boss just donated money to the Sierra thing. And they tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well. Anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I miss the dogs, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Bartender? Yeah, sorry, I'm like intentionally not listening to you. What? I was asking if there's any stories, you know? Got any wacky tales? This is a bar, you know, not a library. You want stories, go to a library. We sell drinks. And this also isn't Netflix or any other streaming service. Fuck. Anime was sick. Well, that's a big fat lie and you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing. I don't care. Honestly, that was for you. Even if it wasn't intentionally for you, subliminally, that was for her. I mean, actually no. Yeah, shut up. I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason. I need to find out. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us a story of who he had relations with. He seems unable to communicate or even be sentient currently, so I don't know how that's gonna happen. I guess there's something worth saying, but then if it's worth saying, I want to hear it. Well, Kira, Mickey came here yesterday. Mickey, you're shitting on me. Shitting. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof, like a glass from last time? I don't see the need to give you proof. Particularly, I do not have any reason to give you proof, but if I may interject, it's me, the cool person. Hello, boss, you've been listening to the conversation? The walls are pretty thin. I don't really have a choice. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a picture of her. She did what? Ellipses. Let's see. Why? I try to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she comes waltzing over. Well, I am what most people call a service. You can't just like arrive here. It's not fair. Hey, look, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets and probably avoid them. Just like how I was baffled that you're here now. I would, in fact, do everything in my power to avoid you right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan, are you? Not of you, and not particularly of Mickey either, but, you know. Can you at least tell me how nice you was as a client? Very nice, you know. Ooh, lovely, and stuff. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you have to let me know. I'm not letting you keep it to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again. And even if she does, I'm not telling you. Ellipses, please get another customer. I don't like you. Give me something to drown my anger with. Something girly. No, okay. Really. I know exactly what I'm doing. Age mixed. A little bit of fluff, free dream. Stir it up, mix it with some cream. It probably does have cream in it by the frothiness. Whew, let's just chill a bit. Still, it's not fair. You know, you're boring today. You know, you're annoying all the time. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. That's the problem is not much funny to bounce off with you. You're just very obnoxious. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you doing what you did. Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just good at being obnoxious. Are you hitting on me? I would love to hit you. In fact, I'm trying to get you to leave right now, but don't be so hard on the girl, she's fun. You're wrong is the thing. The thing is you're wrong. The thing is the subject of the matter, and then the solution to it is that you were wrong is the thing. And the nuisance has appeared. Why Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just I really dislike you appearing. Do it when, you know, no one else is here. That'd be cool. Do it when there's no customers. Boring. Then I couldn't make you look like a weirdo. Hey, you're curious about Fuckboy's partner. Want to know who it is? How would you know? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I won't tell you. That maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances. Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making quite a few faces. It's nothing really. Okay, she made me laugh. It wasn't even a good one. Fuck you. I'm taking that laugh back. That's a terrible, like, reverse, like, The two bartenders. Hey Joe, inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fuck? Aside from fuck boy over there. So you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Ooh, that's scary. Crash is one hell of a drug. Dude, I love Sun. Honestly. That one like open world Crash game. Oof, big fun. The one where you're tied together with what's his face? Neutron. Big fun. Haven't played the newest game. I actually quite enjoyed the Titans. I think it was Titans, like the Beast Titans. I'm almost specifically talking about Attack on Titan now. The Crash Bandicoot the Crash Bandicoot Titan game where you could like control wacky monster things. What the fuck did you just say? Well then, but come on, I'm getting bored out I don't know how you get bored out of your ass. You get bored normally, but out your ass seems special type of boredom. Shit, just to have fun. I'm not a dog. If the only time I can do something is if you pay me. I'm only doing drinks. Mind if I entertain you for a bit then? Boss, what do you... Please don't stoop. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm fine with taking a break from it. Alright. Oh, Jill, by that I meant, you know, take Gil with you. I don't want him, you know, humming into the middle of the road and then getting isekai'd. I do need a grilled grill. I do need my employees. Okay, come on, Gillian, Gillard, come with me. Dun 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 dun. Rack. Ooh, want a fag? Nah, son, I don't smoke. Okay, I just got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil confirmed not fuck. Wow, that's unfortunate. Well, for him mainly. She is sending congratulations your way though, so yeah, you know. Tell her I said thanks, I suppose. So who was the lucky girl, if it's a girl? Ellipses? So it was a guy? I never thought you swung in general. It was not a guy. So it was a girl, and you did fuck, is what you're saying. This is personal information, and I don't feel comfortable explaining it to others. You don't exactly offer the same sentiment to me, Mr. Gillian. I mean, you know, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know. You never talk about yourself. You're talkative as long as it doesn't directly involve you. Teasing you is like literally the only way I know to talk to you. You make it sound like I'm some weird loner. That's because you are. That's because you are a weird loner. Girl. Give it up, you've been a weird loner for a while now. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Imagine if it was Mickey, that'd be wacky. Which means she would be cheating on her producer. Which would be unfortunate for the producer. I'd have Mickey because I wouldn't like her. But I don't think Gail would know. But Gail's still in the good books. Good for you. So why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Okay, oh my god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No? Would that be a problem though? I don't know, it just feel weird. Also, she's like in a relationship, so it would be weird. Well, that was the break. Break has been broken. Oh yeah, Gil. Keep in mind in what I said about opening up, you know? Definitely attempt to do that. That way you get teased less and you get talked to more. Listening to you say that has been the weirdest thing I've heard all year. Shut up, just do it. Yeah. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. Well, she did say she would push him over, so maybe. Like a wacky maybe, a good old hard maybe. M-A-Y-B-E. Swimming chan. Fucking hell. I need to click the fucking next shit. Otherwise, that doesn't work. Nah, wacky. Wacky and Hendy with the hard one. And that's that. We're back. Worst customer to best customer. Dorothy, what were you two doing? What were you two doing back there? Fuck. Chill. Fucking. Look at that smug little shit. Look at you little shithead. God, I love Dorothy. Oh, so you were just chatting then? Mm-hmm. Holy shit, did you really fuck? Jonathan. Ellipses. Watch me be using the word ellipses wrong this entire time. That would be funny. Seagull, you're making it too obvious. How? So what are you having today? Please give me a harapan. Coming right. Wait, you want a gut punch? What? Nothing. I just. Dorothy wants a gut punch. What the fuck? Gut punch. No. Bum bum. I love you, Dorothy, and this is why I'm doing it. I'm only doing this because I love you. Here you go. Hey, stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? I guess we'd for you to order anything off of the sweet sweet direction, not even in the completely opposite direction. Yeah, I'm just trying out new stuff. Did you know Lilim tongues are designed to identify foods using chemical compounds? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. Voice distinct change there. I mean, what other fucking tongues would you choose? A cat's? Like, why? What? Of course you're gonna choose human tongues. What the fuck else would you choose? For example, the first flavor we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. Okay, yeah. I checked my personal specs and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235 times. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Okay, you still didn't explain why you are having an old-fashioned. I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but you know. Well, after last time I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. That sounds like something you shouldn't be able to do. Because, you know, Lilim is supposed to be like mirroring humans, and well, at least attempting it. And if you let them just be like, hello, yes, you are sensitive to bitterness by 1.200 times, and that's why you don't like bitter things, like, okay, so these are my quirks, statistically laid out. Either way, for example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you could make a seismograph with them. Fucking hell, that's sensitive. Also very weird for your fingers to be that. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. I fucking highly doubt that they do that. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. So why should I speak? Yes! Dorothy, discover yourself. You gotta realize the self is your mind, and your mind can lie, but you need to also realize that the personality of the mind and the settings of the mind are two different things. Mind can say, oh shit, you feel sick, you're gonna die, and then realistically you're not feeling that. Oh, hello. Probably a weird a weird thing to jump in on, that sentence. You know, just talking about how the brain can tell you things and it will be wrong. For example, panic attacks. The brain will just be completely wrong in certain situations. Very odd thing to jump into randomly. But yeah, Dorothy. I don't know, looking up all that suddenly made me feel real. Well, good. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. And I felt like I'm here right now. Well, yeah, you're here and okay. Streaming Chance song. Okay, hello, Streaming Chan. You really punched that moment in the fucking shin. Right then, let's try something sweet. Sweet. What's the sweetest thing we got? Sweet. 2 sweet. 2 sweet. 4. Ooh. Moonblast is 6. Banging. Brantini is 6. Banging. Piano Woman is 5. Okay, so Moonblast. She likes a piano woman. Oh, good. That's at least you knew the context, because it would be very weird to just randomly jump in on the stream and just be like, oh, just going about your day on YouTube. You click on a stream like, and that's why the self is not truly the mind, but what the personality resides in the mind. That'd be a very odd thing. Well, Dorothy, you like sweet things. You also like piano woman, but I think I'll reserve that for when you need a piano woman. Rock Splendid. Shaka shaka sha, sha sha. Shake. Shaken, not stirred. That line has just occurred to me, like the James Bond line. Why the fuck would you... There's no reason to shake a martini. There's so little liquids in them that would not mix with them that shaking doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, true, you know. YouTube does have odd things. Odd is a keyword that could be emphasized a little bit more. There you go, Dorothy. I absolutely fucking forgot what I gave you, but there you go. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me, but to give you a drink. I'm here talking to you, and you're answering like any human would, and you're expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I actually tried to strike a conversation with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through built-in answers and repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He choked. I can't remember the rest. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you right here, it's amazing to say the least. I need to like buy the soundtrack to this game because it's fucking amazing. Real good. I don't know. It makes my inner child happy to see something she's always dreamed of. I thought your inner child has always dreamed of this on the telly again, but whatever you say, Jill. It also helps when I feel particularly cynical. Oh, you flatter me. Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's Lilim. Okay. Wow, that's a tonal difference. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. That A is a very important thing. If Lilim managed to create biological life from years from now, it will all have come full circle. True. What is biological life though? You could argue Lilim a biological life. There's no non-biological things. Metal is natural. Do you mean formed without input? But what would input mean? What does input mean? Because humans formed technically without input, and then if they created AIs, humans had an input on that, but humans are as natural as anything else in the world. So did AIs not form with or without input? I suppose it stems on what you think is and is not natural. Hello Dorothy, I forgot you were here. So what should I take from this is you love me? Don't overdo it, I just like you a lot. You're also my favorite character. Anything else? Let's do a sugar rush. I think I gave you a moon blast, so that should be fine. Ice, go away. Powder deltas give you a lot of Comadrine. Sugar rush. Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So I take it I always get tripped on this word. Solipsist problem got solved. Yeah, well, yeah. From a instant view, looking at it at face value point of view, obviously AIs aren't natural. But you could say that in a lot of ways. Natural is, even natural as a concept is a human made concept. We've decided that something is natural and something is not natural, and the boundaries of what we decide is natural or not changes. People, a long time ago thought entertainment isn't particularly natural because we're just doing something for ourselves. We should be going out doing our own thing, hunting, all that. But natural changes, what people define as normal changes, and things are flexible. Everything is flexible. But yeah, robots aren't natural. On a face value, where AI robots aren't natural, and AI can never truly be sentient, since it's just an in-depth form of yes and no's. Even if it gets smarter than humans and more realistic than humans, at its core value, it's just this situation has appeared. Is it this? Yes, no. Is it this? Yes, no. If it is that, then the question is yes, yes, no. So, yeah. Sorry, Dorothy, I keep ignoring you, even though I like you a lot. So I take this solipsis problem has got solved. Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. Yeah, everyone would have to just sit down and say, here's some bullet points. These things are natural. And this is like a very specific rule set. Because currently there isn't a pinned down, this is natural. Yeah, it's a loop of, if AI isn't natural, then its creation isn't natural, but then that loops around to what we doing as being sentient and thinking of things of entertainment, like making films and books, is that natural? But if that is natural, then making AI would be natural. So it's just a loop of not knowing things. But that's life, not knowing. Dorothy, I really can't stop ignoring you, can I? My guardian. My mom doesn't sit well. Mother decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. That's a lot of stretches. Yeah. Trust me, I'd have no fucking clue how to spell philosophical anyway, so even if you spelled it wrong, I wouldn't be able to tell. And plus, I think it's good to get philosophical. even if it's just for a small amount of time. Enriches the mind, or however you'd like to say it. And it's just entertaining to think about things bigger than, you know, what should I get from the shop today? Do I want bacon? Do I want beef? You know, something bigger than that. Not to say that you can't think of that, because your life is whatever you want. If you want your life to be, I want to eat bacon or I want to eat beef, then that has no more or less worth than somebody who cures the entire world of all illnesses, because at the end of the day, that has no inherent meaning because there's no inherent judge to decide it. Video game. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter in their life. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I've never met any of them, so where did these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel these things? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom. Good sprite. I love that sprite. Oh, don't worry, by the way. I've recovered. I'm not as into that as I was before. Thank God it's a natural seeing you down like that. Man, that go-go is a blast. What the fuck's a go-go? Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Didi? What the fuck's a Didi? Didi is too much of a prick. Go-go is tired. What the fuck is happening? Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Please don't. Please don't. Please do not do that. Honestly, please go talk to Didi or Dodo or whatever the fuck their name is. Talk to them. Oh, fuck. Thank you for sharing the same sentiment, Jill. Well, I tried, Jill, but it seems like even I fail. I'll be in my office. Oh, fuck. She's back. Fuck. Streaming chat. Hello. Cute little Lilin. Cam girl. Dorothy. I love you. Oh, fiddlesticks. Speaking of League of Legends, haven't played that game in a while. God, I love Fiddlesticks' voice. I'll say that as much as I can. Fiddlesticks' voice in that game is one of the best examples of voice acting in the entire world, in my opinion. It's so good. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes, at your service. And this is the part where she gives her prices. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Oh, these two have a unique chemistry, to say the least. Hey Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? No! Fuck. God damn it. Sure, sounds fun. She would say sure. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Okay, I'm gonna get you sloshed. A Sugar Rush, please. Bartender! Sorry, I try to block you out of my mind when you talk. A Sugar Rush, please. Right, Sugar Rush. Again. Sugiarus. Indai 3 Pedwa Pimp. Pimp. 5. Nah, actually, no. You're gonna get it all again. Sugar Rush. Live stream within a live stream. Within a live stream. Within a live stream. Within a live stream. I'm not streaming on Bilibili, nor do I have a plugin, so go away, text. Can't you press like 8 or something on it? Nope. I swear there's a button you could press, and it fills the screen with shit. Good choice, Dorothy. That's fucking alcohol heavy, so I don't know how much of a good choice that was. Woo! So, what are you doing? Marry me, streaming chat. What are you doing on my turf, bitch? Dorothy. Streaming chat. Yes? Alright, no. W? I can't tell if me pressing W made that happen or if it was just natural. No, I think it just natural. That's not W, to say the least. Man, what a taggy name. Yeah, Roster. Roster Dorothy. Yeah, but it's my taggy name. Oh. Owning it gives me a little bit of respect for you. Not much, trust me. But it's there. Actually, it's not really my name. Well, no shit, it's not your name. Nobody thought it's your name. What's your real name? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen. Humble. So why call yourself Streaming Chan then? Call yourself something good. It's funny that you mention it. Okay, story time. Nico Chan. Okay. You know, when I started, I called myself Nico Chan. I changed websites, so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus, I became Streaming Chan. But everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan, so I just went along with it. Text. Oh yeah, okay, I get it now. It's still tacky, but you know. At one point, I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes. Okay. Then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came here, English hard. I ended up with greater viewers than the usual. And so, I wanted to treat my loyal audience once again to me drinking tons of alcohol. Well, you know, that happens. Sometimes you do a wacky stuff like that. I saw somebody with their name with like, what was it? It was, it was like, the devil is my senpai or something. I was like, oh, you're changing that name soon. That name's getting changed very soon. It's oof, physical pain from reading that name. I'm sure they changed that name at some point. Well, you came looking for the right place, especially if looking for comfy fun. Please do not advertise this bar to her. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack your shell. Shut up, especially to her. See, you just need to see the right thing, and she becomes a sweetheart. I will not become a sweetheart to you. Quiet. Shush. Don't play hard to get, you know it's true. I don't know about that. Hey, stream girl. Who's stopping them? I want to say maturity and the ability to look back and say, wow, that was a bit cringy. Stream girl. That's me. That's me. I'm the stream girl. I'll regret asking this now, but don't you have a sponsor? Yeah, isn't it like NND? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them has expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was going to send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Okay, that's not something I'd like to see. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Piece of text just flying by. Why is everyone so noisy? Hey, guys want to die? Not particularly, but you know. In slightly larger text. Also, he used the contract too. Oh, come on. Be a little bit less direct with it. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts will have his take for punishment enough, though. Yeah, maybe. Though he might be insane because he chose to do that. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind it if he jacked up 20 minutes to me, but the contract? That's proper money you're signing right there. Your heart's in some place. I don't know if it's the right place, but it's definitely in a place. I would have gone back on the deal where it, not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. Dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazy teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem. I don't like you two as a combo. Please stop. Let's get Jamie back or something. You two as a combo is a deadly combo. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. I really don't. That said, Grim? Jill's face has been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me, I just don't like imagery in my head. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat, beers. What classy drink. Ugh, chills. Well, you know, even actually, now that I think about it, paper cuts in general just sound horrible because somehow the smaller the cut is, the more it hurts. If it's like tiny, it feels like you've had like acid put in your finger. But if you've got like a big gash on your leg, it's like, you know, I can walk with this fine. It's probably adrenaline, actually. Music, you're leaving me quite a bit alone here. I don't know if you realize this, but thank you. I need 2 big beers. Hello, please. I'm trying to make a drink here. No, not bleeding, Jane. Jane, please stop bleeding. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. Mix. I'm gonna make a beer for the anime girl who is streaming, mixing and serving the drinks. Here you go, your beers. Quite high quality stuff, beer. I don't actually know, I'm not a beer drinker. In fact, I hate beer, so that's my take on beers. Don't serve me beer. Not that I've tried a lot of beers, since the first couple of beers I tried were all horrid. Give me some rum or whiskey, I'll be happy. But beer is no. A nice 12-year rum is where it's at, though. That's the good stuff. Oh, well, cheers. You're giving me a kampai, okay. Oh, alright, now I'm not feeling my tongue or feet. Time to get lewd. That was quick. Did I just hear lewd? Got any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. Fuck, these two. Please, I'm just a bartender. Jill, you relate with me, don't you? Just tell your stories quietly. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. In liquid. Oof. That's... I don't know what to say, that just sounds horrible. I think I have experience with that. I don't have a memory of it, but when you said that, the flavor popped into my mind and I just went, ugh. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Really not a fan. Let's say if you want to try a proper nice flavor drink, I'd go for Midori. It's a Japanese melon liqueur. Very sweet, very green. Mix it with some lemon, lime, and it's a Midori sour, which is very nice. Amaretto. Oh, amaretto is absolutely luscious. Amaretto sour, like it's the same stuff with the Midori sour. Extremely nice. Now I want to make myself a drink now. Damn it. Jacuzzi, yes, jacuzzi. He didn't mind being on premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. Wait, you have a jacuzzi? Okay, and man, was it a challenge. Apparently it was a challenge. I wasn't gonna start the stream over the water, I just wanted underwater action. So what did you do with the bubbles and all? Let's see, what did you do with the bubbles? That was the least of the problems. We just turned off the jets, okay. Ooh, that's true. Well, you know, you'd be surprised how cheap certain things are on Amazon. Also, if you're lucky, local shops might have one or two, weirdly, because normally they just have their brand version of vodka, like Tesco vodka, Asda vodka. Like, okay, pointless, tastes like alcohol gel. But sometimes they randomly stock in like quite rare stuff. But you know, I'd say if there's anything I'd recommend going out of your way to try is amaretto. It's not too expensive, but it does basically lean on the idea that you like almond, because amaretto is almond liqueur. So as long as you like almond, you like amaretto. Mix it with some Coke, or like I said, the sour, and you've got a lovely drink. Talking about bartending while playing a bartending game. My interests truly are one-dimensional. I like bartending. My job bartending. My stream bartending. Anyway, sex in the jacuzzi, as you say. Ooh, peppermint. That reminds me, I need to stock some form of mint liqueurs. The one I have currently is limiting itself and the amount of drinks I can make, to say the least. Hey, maybe you'll find out that you like some drinks. Not that I should advertise drinking alcohol, because it's obviously not the best thing, but you know, everything in moderation. Heat isn't good with cameras. That's true. That's very true. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? Are you an expert, Dorothy? Oh, this song, Bass of Titans remixes. Lovely. We made something more convoluted. Okay, tell me. We took a small cooler, opened a hole in the lens and sealed it with plastic. Okay. I made sure things looked good and the cam started recording. I threw in some cooling packs and still sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Did it need any weight? Yep, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so he used some old dumbbells. What a convoluted idea. Yeah, maybe this should be... She said this was free private time, but maybe she should not make it free, because this is extremely convoluted and private. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was a success, but it's also the last time I had sex in a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water. I felt like I was dying midway through. Wow, yeah, I'd imagine you would faint on that. Thank God you decided to resume the action out of the water midway through. Oh, I surely would have died. That's a fucking story if I've ever seen one. And I've seen a few stories. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Okay, so Dorothy, you have had sex in a jacuzzi. Okay, last time I had sex in a jacuzzi, on the jacuzzi, I'm sorry, not in. Keyword is on, apparently. My body got so hot, the guy almost burned on it. The guy almost burned his dick. What? I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that I decided to just pass. What is happening? What? Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. I need new customers. Jamie, somebody, Alma, come in and just disrupt this. True. I mean, at least try it once before you state your opinion. There you go. I'll put that on a list of things to do. Go for a jacuzzi. I'd have to get a jacuzzi or find a place with a jacuzzi. Both seem quite difficult to do. Hey, I think I should leave, but okay to join me on escapades for the rest of the night. I think if you want to go for escapades with Dorothy, you need to pay. So first ask for... Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Smart thinking, Dorothy. Quite smart. Sure. Wow, business partners. Then you can count me in. I've got the perfect stories. Let us be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Oh my god, that's... Well, that's the start of the story. See, there was this mega Santa. Oh god, that story. Not that story, please. Oh, they left. Whew. Pyramid in hell, yeah. Like I was saying, bloody hell. Bloody hell bells. Well, at least looked like they were having fun. That method of filming sounded convoluted as fuck though. Like I said earlier, very convoluted. Yes, bizarre. Bizarre to say the least. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. You'll get bonked if you're too horny. We done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? Shut the fuck up, Gil. You've been feeling great this entire day. Here, Jill. Okay, what is this? A bonus. Today, I got a taste of the kind of clients you've had to deal with, and keep it up. Until the bar closes, obviously, then I won't have to keep it up anymore. And that's not something I'm too happy about. Well, tomorrow's the big day, so we get ready. Wait, big day? Oh, party tomorrow. That goes for both of you. I made one mistake because Streaming Chan said, no. I asked for a weird drink and you gave me alcohol and a hat, and that's not weird enough, apparently. Either I'm getting old or that girl was too much even for me. Happy New Year, blah, 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 blah. You have no notifications, Happy New Year. Bang in. New news? No new news. Blonk. Blink. I said blink, blonk. Room 19. It's only been 19 days. I leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. Thanks. Wow, I've bought a lot of things. I only have $2,000. So I don't have enough money for the rad thing. I really want it, but I have nowhere near enough money. I'm tempted for that one, but I must grease the wheels of the capitalist society to gain monetary value. I don't seem to have anywhere near this much, so I don't know what this is. Wait, oh, that might just be my total amount of money I've earned. Ellipses, ellipses. Well, let's see here. Gil is in the back trying to get everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Ellipses. Jill, you okay? I'm scared. Gabby will show up any minute. Ah, right, yeah, Gabby's coming. Ugh. Relax, everything's fine. I can assure you that, or at least imply that it's highly likely that it will be fine. Drink something. Maybe it'll cheer you up. Am I gonna make myself a drink? That sounds like it could go very bad. Well, I'll leave it up for you. Keep the chin up. Or at least keep it medium length. Just don't put it down. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that count? A hug? Wow. Yeah, a big one. I'll give you a big one. Reward for after everything's said and done. Well, gotta go. You can do it. Right. Gotta work for my hug. Everything's fine. I get a hug. You've been avoiding this for years, and now it's time to face it head on. Anxiety crashing down. Everything's fine. Yeah, nothing's wrong. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby about the sister she has that I went out with and then died. I'm okay. Music? Oh, it's one of those. Gabby? Oh, music. Okay. Whew. Come in. I'm pretty sure she's already in, but you know, let's just ignore that. Excuse me, are you coming into the office or just... Welcome to Valhalla. You already, never mind. This is an important thing that I shouldn't... Hey, oh. Oof. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? Wait, what? Did we see this? Am I stupid? I mean, yeah, I am, but that's besides the point. I suppose I should ask, am I unable to remember things? Which is also, yes. Maybe I shouldn't just ask these questions. My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. Also, she's been dead, so that seems difficult to do. What did it say? I don't know, I haven't opened it. Nice one. Did you at least bring it here? Not until now, at least. I agree. What do you mean, I figured I should read it with you. That sounds like a possibly dangerous thing. Like she's shit-talking her sister. But, okay. Determined face. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. It is just a letter. Calm down. It's probably not that important. Sorry. Good way to start that. Good way. Yeah, I'm excited to read it. Sorry. Ellipses. So you got sorry and then 3 dots. Confidence building. Just wait. That's it. Okay, that's just ominous. Is she apologizing for like the argument? Now I just feel bad. It wasn't her fault. It was 2 people. Jill had an existential crisis and she was be like, hey, I get you're having an existential crisis. Maybe don't quit your job right now. Isn't there anything on the back? This is extremely like your sister. I spent days worried over this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain, and I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years of not talking to her, she just sends me a letter, a fucking letter of all things, and she just says, sorry. Sorry for what? Our fight? For not talking for 3 years? Okay, now you can't be angry at a dead person, especially not in front of the dead person's sister. That's not... Be angry at yourself, that's fine. Sorry, I just remembered all the times my sister provoked you in that very specific way. Like the way she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And then you were pissed off about the lack of free. Free? 3. T-H-R-E-E. Or the time you left an unopened beer bottle on the table and she sneakily opened and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. Yeah, she always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I suppose she had all the right to brag then. A little bit bad manners, you know. Just a tad. If there was a ranking of bad manners, I think that would be a solid like 6. Maybe 6.2. Maybe she was being sincere though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did. Ellipses. You told me she died from local nanomachine rejection, didn't you? In her heart, yeah. Instead of massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace a part and call it a day, but organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of question. Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Smart. Hell if I know, I was angry to learn that she had it in the first place. Why didn't she tell me? I was worried about it. Was she ashamed? Like, it doesn't make sense. We could have done something. But how did she live so normally until then? She had to use a serum. A serum? A serum. A serum. I don't know how to pronounce this word. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell, and the shot even left a nasty mark where she had to apply them. Did your like mother know about this? I feel like she would have, wouldn't she? Because if it was like 18, she's like a child, roughly. Mentally at least, so how would that happen? How did she figure out? Questions. So the thing so the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? Ah, secret. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Not wanting to bother your loved ones. But that just makes me wonder, someone surely must have known. There's a chance they didn't, but like I said, she was 18, so I feel like somebody must have had some sort of interference with helping her find out what it was, or helping her find out she had it in the first place. Maybe they'll tell us, maybe they're not. Leaving up to speculation. Nanomachine rejection was ended up killing her, but they couldn't find out what made her so vulnerable. Doctors said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was just a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone. Nobody knows. Maybe if she told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of dying in her sleep. Well, think about ifs once bring her back. Okay, I need to pause this. How am I supposed to say Like, if is in a script, what do I say? Because nobody says in real life. That's true. Hey yo, what's that stuff on your breast? Like, little bit personal. Don't know if I want to answer you. Good point. I'm still thinking about the though. I've never said eh. I've said like eh, but never like a eh. I have problems with you, EH question mark. I spent so much time hammering myself with ifs, with what ifs after you told me she died, that what if I wanted to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized to her earlier? What if I had given her a chance to her research, to the research? English is a language. What if they had a they? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the research institute thing back then? The amount just increased threefold, and after I lashed out at you back the other day. But today I realized something. Having regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. It changes nothing. You're alive, they aren't, and that's the end of it. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her, but I can apologize to you right now. Jill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after all having the heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone though. If only she... So, let's celebrate her life and her achievements. If you're gonna mourn, let's mourn together. If you're gonna honor her, we'll do it together. Together. The rare A moments. Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it is just for now. I need to ask though, did she really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left? You lied. Well, you were, hurt, so it makes sense. No, she didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest problems from time to time, but that actually goes way back from before you left. Wow, I'm hungry. I just suddenly got a big shock of consume things, fool. You haven't eaten in a long time. Well, I'll do that at some point. I'm sure we have bread. Probably. Back then I thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, gods? I even blamed her death on you. I don't think we've touched on religion in this game, so I wonder if there are a generally accepted gods. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. I would eat, but I want to let the game flow. It's only... But when did I have food last? I could tell if I checked when I had food last, but I don't remember. Well, hey, I'm sorry too. We both said things we both have things to apologize for. Don't think about it too much. I should have been more mature and not shouted at you either, so let's just call that water under the bridge. For some reason I thought that was going to be the chorus to the song I can't remember the title of from the Talking Heads. Letting the days go by, letting the water hold me down. Into the earth again. I want to do a cover of that at some point, but having the time and correct situation to record singing is difficult, let alone having the time to stream. course. Ellipses. So, how did you find me exactly? Uh, 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 uh. I always have trouble naturally putting that into a sentence. Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger U? Oh yeah, the 4chan of this game. Yeah. You read it every day, so I would assume so. Well, the truth is, I visit that from time to time. You use that to track me down? Hey, nice to hear. I've always had, you know, the English language escapes me once again. Slippery thing that is. Doubts about my singing. I've sung it small. By small I mean quite small pubs. But I've never thought my singing was amazing, and my range isn't amazing either. I've never had lessons, so I haven't had too much of an opportunity to expand it. But I'd like to. It's just I don't have the facilities to do that. Gabby, what were you saying? The other day I read a thread that discussed the bar, and the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad that you stalked me? I would be a bit more like dumbfounded. It's very lucky. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, you could just say you had an existential crisis. I think that's reason enough for anything, really. Well, maybe not like for murder. That's a bit. I don't think you can excuse that with existential crisis. Killed people. Oops. Yeah. You know, I'll be the first one to say I forget about the whole do things that make you happy, because that's what, you know, life itself is about. Even if I preach that constantly, but I'm one of the first people to forget about do things that make you happy. I'd like to do a cover of that song, but I want it to be like a good cover, not just, you know, an okay cover. Because I like that song. The message in that song is one I really love. Because there are songs like that, and there are messages like it that say the same similar thing, which is life is you only get one, and you could be wasting your life. But the song never says if you do this you're wasting your life. It's just do what you want, but don't forget that it is all perspective. What you might find as pointless is someone else's thing they love, and they would never think it unpointless. Your happiness that you could view as unhappiness is purely perspective. If you're having a terrible time right now, you could in a couple of years realize you were having a good time. It's just you not realizing it. It's all about perspective. And that's a very big tangent of me just saying I really like that song. I still can't remember the name of it though. Like Once in a Lifetime? I know. I'm just gonna look at my phone and say, hello phone, hello phone. I've come to ask you a question, phone. It is. It's called Once in a Lifetime by the Talking Heads. Big fan of that song. Yeah, maybe I'd do a karaoke stream. Ideally, I'd do some echo thing with my mic. I need to find the echo filter ideally. And obviously a backing track for the song. Unless I want to do it a cappella. Aha. Back then I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself after I graduated college. And I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right there and then. Then and there, but oops. And then, after graduating, I got a very good job offer. Then that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Livid, I haven't used that word in a while. Livid. Ooh, she's livid. Tampin. Tampin is one I haven't used in ages. Tampin. Then again, I haven't been talking to 36-year-olds recently. Mainly to, like, 9 years younger than that. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and then she started talking about marriage. You were gonna get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But then the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't gonna let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to her being there. And that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her when she got married? What if she suddenly started to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her, so she would do it thinking it would be best for me, but what about my freedom, my say in the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurt me so much, but you got to understand that I didn't want to wake up 40 years old after working a job I hate just out of routine and getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts into order, regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I think I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college yet. So that's what led you to fighting? Relationships. Relationships, you could just leave it at relationships. Ideally, you can just let it flow, but relationships generally hinge on compromises. The best relationships I've found is one where you both are more than willing to compromise for each other. But not too much, because then there leads a dynamic of you're willing to always be a stone to that person's path. It always requires a balanced form of, relenting what you want to make someone else happy. And as long as they keep doing a back and forth of this makes you happy, so I won't do this. And then that person says, well, this makes me happy, but makes you not so happy, so I won't do that. It's complicated. Round it off with that, it's complicated. It's all silly when I think back at it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I just kept a cool head and talked it out with her. My sister said something like that. She told me... I told English. I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. I should have stopped projecting myself onto her. Something like that. But no. Well, we're quite hotheads, you, me, and my sister. You were supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly. But why didn't you come back, Joe? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the breaks suddenly include us too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? I didn't expect that. How you didn't want to see her after fearing of being scolded? My sister wouldn't have scolded you. Hey, I'm glad I can give new background noise. That's actually my entire reason of streaming. I've been in rough points and streams have helped me get through those points. And I thought that even if I can make a single person a bit happy through my streams, then that's what I want to do. Just as a hobby, I'm not trying to make, be the next Jake Paul and get £1 million from doing YouTube, because, I mean, let's be realistic. The chances of that happening is so little, it's basically impossible. So, yeah, all I want to do is make people have, be distracted or have something to listen to while they do whatever they're doing. Though if I ever got big enough to make money, I'd like to make my model a bit more, a bit better. Ah yes, the lovely autocorrect emoji. Ah well, I mean, it conveys the same emotion. Not that everyone's too happy with the emojis. I drew a very strong blank there. My sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was just afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then, I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? Well, fears build up. And the more they build up, the stronger they get, and eventually they become unstoppable. Sometimes you think, oh, I don't have a pen. I need to ask for a pen. Oh, I look a bit stupid if I ask for a pen right now, so I'll wait for a bit. And then that simple thing of asking for a pen builds a bit into a big dilemma of I can never ask for a pen. Hey, well, at least the model's good. Good as it is right now. I like the model, it's just, you know, it's something a bit more presentable. Because it's a bit goofy from time to time. Sometimes it just breaks its neck. It's not quite the same. In perspective, no matter what reason I came up with, it'll never make sense. Everything just sounds very stupid when I look back on it. Not that that makes it easier. If I have to say one thing I'm a fan of, it's the hair in the middle. I do like that. It's cute. I like it. I won't ever get to speak to her again. And it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sister were meant for each other. You both moved on after all that, but neither of you had the courage to go back and say you were sorry. Like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much though. I just wish I could see her. We were all together all the time, always talking about stupid stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Morning is final, but we should be celebrating. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. Well, she told you that all the time. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Okay, that's not fair. I was 8 at the time. So, let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? How old is she though? Gabby, are you old enough to drink alcohol? Actually, I can give you a non-alcoholic one. Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. How old is she? Sweet is always nice. A piano woman. Nothing's wrong with a piano woman. Age mixed. A piano woman. Grab this for a sec. Oh, okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from beyond right now, as I give your little sister an alcoholic beverage. It's obvious to me that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can, at the very least, make you rest a bit easier. So know that I look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be around for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problems you and I had. Hey, that's a bit unnecessary. Want to add anything else? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit. Go on, just this once. I'll always miss you. This idiot. Why do you have to keep that a secret so long? Idiot. This, I'm omitting this thing. I was told you everything. Wasn't I enough? Ugh. Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead and that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. Yeah, sis is a bit hard. There are many words in this entire game that are hard for me to say, considering I'm not the person they expect to be reading it. I'm sure they expected, you know, someone probably of like American descent and not Welsh descent reading it, because those words do not roll off the tongue. And I promise we won't fight. I can't do that. I'm very easy to fight with. You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on something. But what I can promise is I won't run away. Not like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like adults we are. Like the adults we are. I'm not an adult though. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. So I'll give you a adult patch. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean it. I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Chill. Like, wasn't this a toast? Oh, right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. I don't have any other glass thing, so that sounded horrible. So about this drink, can I drink? Well, I mean, take a sip. It's quite sweet. Why not drink it then? You're an adult. She is an adult. Okay, I'm safe. I'm good. I was worried a bit then, you know, like ooh. Don't want to be caught serving 2 minors. Apparently the walls are thin, so we might as well break the alcohol taboo here now. The alcohol taboo. The alcohol taboo. I don't know what that is. Now that I think about it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? The good old fashioned give an underage girl alcohol prank. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me an apple soda. I put bubblegum on all of the soles of her shoes in retaliation. Wow. That's one impressive feat. Gotta buy like multiple packs. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink at that time? She gave me beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Soda feels weird, but not as weird as like saying sis. Naturally, I would have just said pop, apple pop. Did you get back at it? Well, signal turned off and I'm talking in a thought. I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. Jill, please. Or at least you didn't say it out in front of her sister. That's better than nothing. As a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in the salad a few days later. No comment. I'm not commenting on it. I'm just seeing it. I'm noticing it. I'm aware that is there, and I'm just not commenting on it. She said, "So do you like eating meat for lunch?" Okay, that's Jill. I'll tell you when you're older. Well, she's old enough to get a drink from you, so I think you're just never gonna tell her. So Do your parents know you're here? I think I'm at Players, actually. Who? Yeah, who? Oh yeah, she's my friend at school. And this Clay knows you're using her as an excuse. Of course, how would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Good. Good. Never think far. That's a key in improv. Don't think. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clay doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night, so stay with me. Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough, and I have a cat, so, you know, spend the night. Sure. I'd love to stay with you. Good, great, solved. So, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was delicious. Don't talk about bread, I'm already hungry, like I said. Oh, he opened a second branch. Oh, wow, that's impressive. Being like an independent store and then opening a second branch is like big feat. So he's looking to expand. Let me work at the bread shop. I don't know. No, actually, that wouldn't work. I can't create bread on the fly. Mixing bread in a cup. Well, mixer. I think he got into a partnership with a friend in the motor district. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, I knew it! I fucking knew you're... I don't know why he has this accent. I knew you're Elizabeth. Mark 1 for daddy. Don't say daddy. I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since this was 12 years old or so. Dad said she was into girls. The acquaintance of his didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge, and it is labeled Sweet Victory. What a lad! What an absolute lad! I like your dad already. Revolutionary liquid bread. Actually, isn't beer just liquid bread? I mean, no, not at all if you think about it for more than a second, but oh, just don't think about it. Your mom and Lenore never did make up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as they said too many things argument. Our mother was always obsessed with high society and her circle of friends. And in her circle of friends, dating as a lesbian daughter was a no-no. Wait, what? This is like the future cyberpunk. How the fuck did that happen? How are you gonna be homophobic in like 2111, the year 2111? How are you gonna be homophobic then? That doesn't... It's gonna be a one special circle of friends. Brother, to honor our fallen brethren, we must consume the bread. The liquid bread. Just drink dough. Dough does look completely, like, delicious though. Unfortunately it isn't. I remember baking when I was little and some reason I was like, time to have some of that, and then I realized, shouldn't have had any of that. That was horrible. Maybe if I tried to make banana bread, it would be nice. My mother didn't reject her because she felt herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. Actually, that's worse. That's worse than you being homophobic, because that's not even your principles. You're letting your friends' horrible opinions affect your own daughter. But I don't think they should have, like, made up then. I think your mother's just a piece of shit. To our mother, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more to her than her own daughter. What a fuckhead. Ooh, $60 cup noodles. How did she react to her death? I don't know. Our mother and father broke up 2 years ago, almost 8 months. They did. They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I mean, I'm not surprised. She valued her friends' opinions over her own daughter, and her father sounds like a cool person, so that doesn't... I'm not too surprised. Haven't seen her since August, I think. I would have stopped talking to her. What, did you guys fight too? No, she just hasn't shown up. You must have felt alone. I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore. Thanks to you. Chill, I'm a bit dizzy. I didn't give you that much, did I? Must be the alcohol. The what? I did say let's break the alcohol taboo. Don't worry, it'll pass in a bit. And let this be a warning of the dangers of taking things from strangers in bars. First you feel dizzy, and then you wake up in a bathtub full of ice. Can be very specific images of the first, like, 40 minutes of Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay. You've got a girl out of an ice tub. If you're trying to justify your action with a moral English, or digging yourself deeper, I've got a big shovel at hand. Alma? Alma! A small New Year's celebration. Wanna stay? I don't want a kid to burden... Alright, the sentence didn't make too much sense today, but I realized it after all. Don't worry, you want. We'll get you cola for the night. No alcohol. I can just make you a non-alcoholic drink. Like that. Like the drink I just had. Which was also non-alcoholic. I think it's a bit late for that. Well, I can just not give you any more. Oh, song change. Ooh, I think I've heard this song before. This is a good one. This can give us time to catch up more, and I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? Well, if you don't mind me. Great. Alma, come here. I want to introduce you to someone. This hasn't happened before. Am I going into the light? Hello? Oh, I see. Oh. Fernando, you made a fucking amazing game. Oh, it's the end. Wow. Well, since it's the end, I'll do what I normally do at the end of the games. I'll say what I think about them. The art style felt like perfect. The art style, I had everything it needed to be. The sprites never felt off. They were all very good. The atmosphere of the game, amazing. It always had a ephemeral atmosphere to it. The stories, it wasn't a massive overarching plot, it was just a lot of small stories, which I thought was really good. Jill, yeah. Okay, that was good. Yeah, the story. The fact it was lots of small stories really put a lot to it, because obviously everything tries to have a big old plot. And I like that lots of this was just a lot of small stories. The gameplay, it wasn't an amazing, unique thing, but it served the purpose of the game. It wasn't trying to be an amazing next level gameplay experience. It tried to immerse you, and I think the gameplay served that perfectly. And the last thing, the music. The music in this game has one of the best sounds I've heard. Garrod, however you pronounce it, Garrod, I don't know. His music, or her music, is amazing. I'd say it's... I think... Did you have fun? Are you going to let me choose yes or no? Because the answer, I did. This was an amazing game. The music's amazing. The story's amazing. The gameplay, fun. Yep, you also got to meet a cat boomer. I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you though? She's kind of the person. Now let's see. You were dozing off back there. Wait! This is a talk between Jill and Gabby. Right. Good night, Jill. Oh, don't do a piano solo, I'll cry. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Do I click? I don't want to skip if it's going to show me something amazing, but... I'm gonna click. Oh! I didn't click and this happened. Okay, cool. Saturday. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. Alma? Wait, we actually had that sleepover? You didn't have to oh no, Alma. Yeah, her voice. What was her voice? I think it was stereotypically English. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up. I'm having a good time. Oh, this is very cute. Sisterly bonding. Thank you for the Steam achievement game. See? Even Gabby's having fun. Relax a bit. This is incredibly cute. Oh my god. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sister. I do. How? You always manage to get a reaction out of Jill. My sister always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gabby. Oh. It's different with you though. With my sister, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time where she bought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl. You're telling all of my secrets, which I'm not a fan of. A shirt that what? What did that shirt say? That had a picture of a cucumber on it. A cucumber? What are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously. Change your hands to like a more hair-friendly one. So I'm a bit like Lenore then. No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as large as ass. The girl is trying to say is what the girl is trying to say is that game, please. With your tits and ass, we could build a Lenore and have a half out of the mass. There you go. Well, that just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share? You're talking too much, Alma. Friday. Dorothy! That's not something I wanted to see. So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating him. No. I tried for an hour to finally convince him it's a bad idea, but I finally got it to him. Finally, moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant with his testicles should be. It's basically a removable ball sack. God. I suppose the guy really liked the fantasy that, and made sure he could live it out properly. Dorothy, Anna. Anna, you can't be seen by anyone, so why are you talking? Dorothy is still very cute. One of my favorite characters. Anna never got solved. Who the fuck is Anna? I once saw a guy at the hospital in an emergency room after being castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know? Just one what? Just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Tijuana? I don't know, thing. And now this, don't you have a more subdued story? Come on, Joe, you're an adult, you can take that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mum, I asked her the story about her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna. Huh? And now you pretend it's a surprise? Quiet, you. She fought against nanomachine rejection almost all her life. She even lost a girlfriend and... I'm just gonna restart that. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same illness. Apparently, sometime after she got out of treatment, she got hit by a truck and got isekai'd. But even then, she was amazing. She was. Yeah. She kept up her studies while still in the hospital and was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college exams. She also played piano and guitar, bloody hell. Well, being confined to a room does that, I suppose. I mean, you know, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all of that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. It took a trucking truck. That is messing with me. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great. And to think I'm sort of like her sister. Silly Becky. Did you say something? I did not. weird. I swear I could have heard someone say silly Becky. Come again? It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away. I think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was a bit weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the ballsack guy got that. Sunday, were we gonna get all the characters? Gil. I guess this is where we part ways, Sadly, I'm bound to the city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you give me. If we ever cross paths again, Achievement again, and now for something completely different. Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths again because I live there. And the time you said us this useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like, where the switches and valves are. You have valves? But I already know they're in the control panel. You made the control panel? What do you mean, control panel? But I like talking about the control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes. Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your 4-ball just fine. I'm not worried about him, I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do. And you'll do just fine. You did well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yeah, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget, you left a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend here or whatever, I want him to be ready. I mean, at this point, you're encouraging him, which I don't know how I feel. Just on one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. Okay, that's fair. I have too many pics of my Imoto there. I don't want her eyes soiled. Why you gotta say Imoto? Say sister, like Imo. Then you fucking weirdo. Just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Burn up. Here you can now save heart. Okay, please come again. Heartthrob. Here you can now save heart data. Loading heart data from the title screen or the bar will let you start over from day 1 while keeping all your items and money. And that's how you get the cool rad wallpaper. Save. New Game Plus. Well then. Oh, she's there! That's cool. Ballad of a Gay Ghost. Thank you. Well, I didn't think I'd beat the game. Obviously I did, but like the idea of beating this game was a weird one. It was fun. And if you enjoyed, which from what it seems like you did, then I'm happy. If I see you again, I'll see you again. Good night.